Hello everyone! Today we're going to be playing some Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. We're working on doing every quest in A Realm Reborn, so I hope you all join me and have a good time today. If you enjoy what you see here today and you're new, be sure to follow. If you want to see more from me, or if you just want to hang out, be sure to join the Discord down below, or via the link I'm currently posting in chat. And if you want to support my stream and help it grow, and help us achieve our goal of getting new art for the stream layout and for many other things about the stream, be sure to subscribe. Subscribers get access to the special subscriber channel, they get to watch my streams ad-free, and they get to join me every other Sunday for game night. Speaking of joining me, if you play Final Fantasy XIV and you're in my server, let me know. I will go ahead and give you the Hero of Soup role and let you join the Soup chat, which will allow you to join me in VC on these streams. It does. Oh my god. Why is he hitting the Golden Freddy? Oh, Dream Barbecue's out? Shit, yeah, I better look forward to playing that. Golden Freddy pose. He's just kind of schlumped in his chair wearing his jammies. He's wearing his mage outfit. This pose makes no sense. Oh my goodness, how did the game's being scuffed? I'm also going to be traveling. I'm probably not going to be traveling with the Tonberry today. Let's see what pet we get instead. 30 on 30, nice work, buddy. No, not Flag. He's Christmas themed. Yeah, today we're traveling with the wind-up airship. Good to see you, buddy. Alright, let's talk to Buscarun first, and then we'll talk to the other two. Actually, before we do, let's see if I need to do any repair. I didn't think I would need to. No, we're good, we're good. I'm playing it at the totally intended frame rate, 10 to 5 FPS. Yeesh. It deleted my streak, I fucking give up. Fuck you, Twitch. I mean, Blue, I'm, like... I don't know what to tell you. It sucks, but that wasn't like a stealth stream. I announced it. Should have been there, my dude. I'm so sorry. So sorry that you missed the stream. The eponymous proprietor of Buscarun Druthers has need of an encape. I appreciate all the good work you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor of my own to ask you. Yeah, and I was there. What? Are you for real? That's fucked up, man. I'm sorry. Wow. There's a Kikian friend of mine, you see. Name of Teteroon. A good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him fallen in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. He worked out there at my druthers for a spell after that. I got to talking about striking out on his own, he did, and not long after he casted lot with a merchant bound for Lenosha. Well, it just so happens that I got to cleaning up around here and came across something of his, this Scarlet Earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have just forgotten where he left it. So, I'd like to see that he gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but he might be a friend of mine, a Rogadin named Bainzing. You can find him on Hawker's Alley in Limbs of Laminta. He knows everything of the comings and goings of merchants there. Froggy voice. Anyway, let's talk to Iana here. Hey, Iana, how's it going? I get blue dye out of this, hell yeah. This tavern's sheltered by the shroud, imparting a sense of peace and tranquility to all within. It's for that reason that, as much as Buscarun's ale and yarns of adventure, that wayfarers from across the realm find respite at these tables. But the protection of the forest is not to be taken for granted. No, we must respect and honor the trees. Only in doing so will they do the same for us. Boop the cat? Pet the cat? Cat is being touched today. Ow, my eye! Ow, 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 ow! Let's move that. There we go. That's better. I'll try not to sneeze on your hand. Oh, I had a really pleasant interaction today with someone trying to sell me feet pics in World of Warcraft. They messaged me and they just said, "I'm selling feet pics," and I go, "Nice. Does that make a lot of money?" Or how's business going? I think my response was. And they said, "Good. I can't leave the house much, though, and I'm not allowed to wear shoes." And I go, "Ah, nice. Well, I wish you luck in your business." And they said, "Thanks." And that was the end of the interaction. It was just a really pleasant interaction with a person selling feet pics. Not far from there lie the withered remains of the treant who perished protecting the forest it so loved. Obtain the umbels of 4 antelope does and 2 freshly plucked kedtrap petals, and place them before the treant. After the offering has been made, kneel and bow your head in deference. I can promise you that when you arise, you will do so with a newfound understanding of the significance of my words. I immediately left. Damn. A good conversation. Both Flair and I. Hi, Flair! Hi, Ziggy! How you guys doing? You getting drunk? I remember you guys talking about drinking together. Alfilio and Busker Druthers seeks an adventure's aid. Oh, is Dita there? In dashing a Kakiran hatched plot. Been taking me advice and putting your skills to work the Druthers, have you? Now that's what I like to see from a strapping young lad. Well, tighten your bootstraps, because I got another job for you. Was down in a pint of Buskeron's finest the other day when I heard the Kakiran are hoarding stashes of poisons around these parts. Can't say for sure what they're up to, but it can't be nothing good. What say you take these fire pots here and go blow up the whole bleeding lot? Alright, yeah, I'll go and bombs. Hasn't stolen my dad's alcohol yet, Flair. Fair enough. Flair enough. Flair enough. I'm so sorry. Trees have eyes. Righty. Well, I hope I get to be the sleepover entertainment. I get to be the movie you guys put on. I'll be sure to let you know if it's morning now when the time comes. Yeah, that's... I've been in situations like that. In games, it's just, honestly, remember that time I was playing VR chat and some motherfucker tried to ERP through Twitch chat, and I'm like, motherfucker, are you for real right now, buddy? I feel like I embarrassed him because I immediately called him out, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Does this work? We're heading off to the school fest. Oh yeah, you mentioned that! Hell yeah. Wait, am I doing AoEs? Oh, okay, so I've been playing as a mage in WoW. I got my binding confused. So yeah, I've been playing a lot of Turtle WoW, which is this really cool fan-run server for World of Warcraft for vanilla WoW. But basically, what they do to the game is they've been adding new content to the game without ever moving out of. Basically, the idea is they want to maintain the game the way it was in its initial vanilla installment, while still adding content to the game and supporting it. And it's really impressive so far. I'm really having a good time with it. The reason I'm not playing 14 in my free time, though, is because all my inventory is completely full, and I have no room for anything. And yeah, that's pretty much that. School fest evening. Sounds good. 20 from halfway. Hell yeah. You're almost halfway there, Zig. You and Ghost have the same streak. Alright, have a good lurk. Oh shit, I can get a larva out of I can get a pet out of this. Yoan wants you to check on the researchers. Yoan wants you to check on the researchers surveying the ruins at Isamhar. Hail, friend. Would you fancy a flagon of ale? Or perhaps, an adventurer? I can scarce believe my fortune. I was just looking for someone who might assist me in checking on the welfare of a couple of regulars. To be precise, I'm looking for an expedition team poking around in the ruins of Isamhar, due south of here. They usually turn up at the Druthers every few days, covered in dust and hungering for a hot meal, but they've not been in on nigh for a full week. Could well be that they're simply occupied with scholarly business, but they'd be running low on supplies by now, and that concerns me. Please pay them a visit at the ruins and see if auught's amiss. You're looking for one by the name of Iriel, by the way. I forgot the other one's name. Fair enough. Alright, what level are we looking at here for these quests? That's a level 22, so that'll definitely be added to the list of stuff to do. Yeah, so basically we're just keeping an eye out for quests we can do at our level. I can probably go grab my feisty little chocobo now that I'm here. But yeah, let's go grab those Ked Trap petals, and then we can go batch turn in all these. Yeah, I think I'm at the point now where I can pick up level 30s, and it still be reasonably okay to do. Alright, hopping off. And, whoop. So yeah, this is the Black Mage. I've talked about it before. Very slow class. Honestly, it's kind of been growing on me. I think it works a lot better in the context of questing in the overworld, because you have a lot of control over it very early on that you don't have with other classes. So you have options open to you. So like, I can shoot a spell, I can charge up, I can swift cast a spell so I can skip the charge. Even though that just didn't work. The zap is a damage over time effect. Transpose allows me to switch over from Astral Fire to Umbral Ice, which lets me regen mana, and then I can also bash with my shield. So yeah, there's a lot of options open to Thaumaturge early on that I was not aware of because I beelined the MSQ last time I played this class. This was actually the first class I ever played with Feline. Oh yeah, Feline, the FF14 version of Feline was actually the first the first instance of that reoccurring character being kind of just my self-insert. Feline Origins. I think it was a good time. I think it was a good choice for this game, especially with like the sassy cat girl energy. As long as she gets to have sketchy criminal and or sassy cat girl energy, I can do Feline. I'm on a studying streak. Ah, okay. Well, you have fun studying. I feel insulted. Like, is my stream that bad? It's so bad, I'm gonna go study. Like, damn. Evil hydrate, I have no alcohol. You know what, I will later, though. I'll crack a beer open for you at the start of the... I'll crack a beer open for you at the start of the next stream, because we're going grocery shopping. Our fridge is basically empty right now. Oh, hey, you guys are fine. Hey, Uriel. Hey, Roland Die. Yes, may I help you with something? Ah, Yon was concerned for our well-being. How positively sweet of her. But as you can see, we are both quite hale and decidedly not diseased. We did, however... Evil water. That's fair. Oh, that's fair. Fair enough, Ardent. Then drink evil water. I don't have any evil water. We did, however, encounter certain practical difficulties when a veritable legion of Chigos burst forth from the depths of the pit. Your timing is impeccable, as we have only just succeeded in clambering out. In fact, since you are here, perhaps you might prevent a similar situation by slaughtering a number of the pests? 5 or so. That should be sufficient to frighten the rest of the brood back into the shadows below. So, if any of you guys have played MMOs, and I know some of you have, like web fishing is probably my favorite example of an MMO that released recently, even though it's technically not one. Its design is so well done as an MMO. I feel like it does a disservice to the genre by not referring to it as one, you know. But basically, if you're ever one of those people who like play MMOs, you hear like, oh, the quests are just the same thing over and over again. And the thing is, you're right, they are. A lot of times these are very repetitive quests where you do similar things over and over again. Now, the reason why this is the way it is so that players will basically be funneled together into doing these same repetitive quests over and over again. In order to make sure that people... And what happens there is it creates a social space. It's an MMO. Yeah, it's not an MMORPG, it's just an MMO. It's a good game. Great game. And so what really all it is the whole thing an MMO should try and do is create situations where large groups of players play together for a long period of time. And web fishing is amazing at that. And that's, like, honestly, to me, it's like one of the purest examples of an MMO in recent memory. Because what it does is it funnels large groups of players together into a space where they can work together, you know? And I think that's one of 14's failings, is that it doesn't do that. It's not repetitive, and because it doesn't have those like funnels where they, you know, make players do repetitive tasks over and over again. Instead, making players do those tasks alone, it instead doesn't create those funnel points that make the game super social. Playing WoW right now, there's a whole lot of that. Even if it's like, but that game's like so thoroughly well designed in all of its like traversal as well. Like it's Mo. Yeah, it's fast travel even. Like the way you fast travel in WoW is you either ride a griffin alone, which costs money, or you can get onto a boat or an airship that will move in real time across the map, and you stand there with a group of other people. And while you're standing there, you can talk to them. And I've had so many fun moments just yapping with people there that are just, you know, just those good like MMO-esque moments. My, that was marvelous work, adventurer. Many thanks. But yeah, if you're ever wondered why MMOs are designed that way, the original purpose as put forth in games like EverQuest and WoW is it's because those are the half of the experience is supposed to be the repetitive task. The other half is supposed to be talking with people. Are the boats safe? No. Absolutely not. Nowhere is safe. At least not in Classic. People, and that can also lead to situations. I tried going on those boats and almost died. Same here. Absolutely. You can also kill people on those boats if you manage to infiltrate a boat from the enemy faction. Great thing to do. Hide below deck, wait for the boat to leave, and then just murder everyone. And then you can be a pirate. My, that was marvelous work, adventurer. Many thanks. Perhaps now we might return to our research in relative peace. Oh, the ruins you can see down there are part of the ancient subterranean city known as Gelmora. For Duskwhite Elysian such as ourselves, it represents a valuable and unexpected opportunity to learn more about the settlement where our ancestors once dwelled. Dwelled. Yet, as fascinating as the ruins are, I do believe I have had my fill of the inside of that hole for the time being. At any rate, you can assure Yon that the two of us, particularly my brother, are quite well, and soon will be along to partake in Buscaron's finest meat and mead. Excellent. So what's this quest? Potsherd for Poetry. Hello, Roland Die. Ah, you are an adventurer, are you not? Tell me, have you had any experience in the field of relic hunting? I am currently attempting to catalog all of the artifacts in this area you see, but I am finding the task rather more time-consuming than I had initially anticipated. I am all but convinced that we stand in what was once Gelmora's residential district. Alas, I have yet to recover a sufficiency of domestic objects to confirm my theory. Should you happen upon any such items while wandering the area, I would be most grateful if you'd bring them to me. Alright, let's go find some relics. Wait, which one's here? Potsherd for Posterity. Okay, I read that as poetry. Muddy Potsherd. But yeah, no, that's kind of the thing, like one of the things that makes the game so interesting is that at any moment, a player from the opposite faction might come and fuck your day up. Now, there are servers where that doesn't happen, but I feel like I really enjoy it in WoW. I don't know what it is, maybe because it's not a shooter. Because, like, in a game like, let's say, Unturned is my main open world PvP MMO type game I play. It's just, why did I die? Oh, because that guy who has a gun that's way better than you clicked on you from all the way across the fucking map, and now you die, and you had no chance of fighting back. You made the mistake of thinking you could live. Oh, you thought you could just live? No, you're not allowed. And whereas in WoW, they have to get close enough. The only ones who can do a big attack from behind you are rogues, but they have a very limited set of tools. We are going to get into PvP in this game as well, by the way. It's not just going to be fighting monsters and stuff, but in this game, PvP is very much like you go to PvP place and you fight in the arena. You know, it's a lot more structured. Less open world murdering. Or even warfare, you know. PvP, mate. I wish I could do an impression of his voice. I've been listening to my what has become my favorite podcast in the last year, Drama Time. And it's like one of my favorite things about MMOs, and just about games in general, is hearing stories. I love hearing stories about people's experience in games, about the people they meet, the drama that goes down. And if you have stories like that, please tell them to me. I would love to hear them. It's honestly just like little things like hearing about Fox's adventures in web fishing has been a lot of fun. Little things like that go a long way. However, that's what the whole podcast is, and he talks about the kind of person who, like, is really into PvP, and they're, like, super gung-ho about it. And so he just does this impression where he's like, PvP, mate! We're actually going to back out of this. I don't want to turn this in quite yet. I would like to turn these all in at once. Yeah, they do that. It's fucking terrible. It's genuinely one of the worst things about Classic. There is no benefit to be doing that. They're just being pricks, and that sucks. Can't argue against that. Back so soon. Are you quite certain you exercise the appropriate amount of care and delicacy in your search? These artifacts are hundreds of years... Oh, never mind. Show me what you found. Yeah, here's your artifacts, buddy. Yes, these are most certainly examples of Gelmoran tableware. Judging by the shape and ornamentation, they appear to be cups of the kind once used to serve herbal infusions, or possibly vegetable broth. Perfect. My work here is far from done, but this discovery brings me one tantalizing step closer to realizing my dream. The restoration of these ruins and their re-establishment as a settlement for the Duskwhite Elezen. You guys, are you being weird and nationalistic like the other Duskwhite Elezen I've met? Gridanians have long perceived my people as outcasts and brigands, yet if we Duskwhites can return a measure of prosperity to this fallen city, we would no longer need to resort to common theft or banditry. Oh, it's the opposite, actually. Okay. Wait, what's the other Elezen clan called? Okay, I'm getting a little glimpse into this. Because I know Elezen around here are like super proud of themselves, like the guy I work with in the Lancers, in the Archers Guild. That's a good story, Ghost. But I am rambling. Thanks for your help. Now, the best feeling is when you're questing alongside people who are at like around your level, and you just like you're watching them from a distance, and you don't know when they're gonna, you know, get you. When they're gonna get you. All right, that's done. Let's go and I guess we can go and turn in this quest to Yon. Most fun I ever had PvPing in WoW was playing with Obi in Stranglethorn Vale, which is this big jungle. And just, there's enough cover, and there's enough... basically there's enough... The level's designed in such a way that, like, fighting other players is really fun in that area. It's referred to as Vietnam because there's lots of cover, and there's a lot... It works really well for ambushes. Thank you, friend. Buscron might come off as rough-hoon to strangers, but I tell ya, he'd be right devastated were anything to happen to one of his regulars. What's that? Iriel assures me that her brother is in fine fettle as well. Why, I have not the slightest idea whom she speaks, nor why that would concern me. Ah, she's got a thing for her brother. Interesting. I mean, Yon has a thing for her, not for her own brother, but for the lady's brother who we just met. Oh, Jesus. Sadly, I've been playing, I'm playing on a roleplay server on Turtle WoW, which I think was a mistake, sad to say. There's not a lot of RP going on, especially compared to this. And, Turtle WoW. Anyway, which is kind of a bummer, because the whole reason I joined is I wanted to see, you know, RP. And now I'm on an RP server where PvP is turned off, and that means I can't... Every time I see a player from the opposite faction, I just kind of wave, and then I'm on my way, you know? Which is a real bummer. Makes me wish I joined an RP server. Or a PvP server instead. And Freezy Steve is already too deep. I've only been playing for about a week, to be honest, and I've gotten them pretty high up in levels, but I'd still feel bad starting over, especially with the friendships and stuff I've already established. Or, sorry, the acquaintanceships I've established so far. Alright, we're going to go ahead and plant the Kedtrap petals before the Withered Treant, and now we're going to pray and pay our respects. Are you winning? I'm doing pretty good, Novacat. It's great to see you. I did. Did I press the wrong item? Am I stupid? Okay, now we /kneel and respect for the Withered Tree. I am winning. Things are going good. Also, I love this, by the way. That this is just a giant version of it. I love that it's just a giant dead version of a normal enemy. That kind of thing's super cool. Other than that, though, like, Turtle WoW has been a wonderful time. All the new quests are super interesting. All the new areas and stuff. The new items are fun. Right now I'm getting prepped for a dungeon known as the Wailing Caverns, in which you infiltrate this massive cave system and fight a snake cult. Very excited to do that. Let's head up north first along the river, and we're going to go ahead and take care of the Kakirn first. And then we'll come back down and deal with the... we'll come back down and turn in our quests. Let's follow the river. Immediately get stuck in the river. No, it's interesting. I think I'm at a point now where like the way I play MMOs is so weird to how I play other games. The way I play most games is I sit down and I play the game and I play it until it's done. And with MMOs, I play for like 20 hours here, 20 hours there, and then I stop, and then I come back and I play for 20 hours here, 20 hours there, and I get a little further each time, but I never beat the game. You know, like with this game, I knew quite a bit about 14's early game because I play a little bit here, a little bit there. In fact, let's just pull all these Kakirin. Fuck them. Fuck them. We'll just pull them all. Fuck it. We'll do it live. There we go. AoE. And now... get bombed, fuckers. Staying alive is winning. That's true. That's true. Advancing is winning. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and use our Blizzard. Oh, let's switch it over. There we go. Blizzard 2. And bam. There you go. Now you're out of the way. Throw this Molotov cocktail at this box. Are you serious? That didn't count because I moved? That's fucked. There we go. That was silly. Alright. No, I've learned that at this point, I have extensive knowledge of World of Warcraft's, like, World of Warcraft Classic's early game. Like, hey man, I know exactly where all the ship mobs are, I know where to get good gear, I know what things I need help with, just... I know Ragefire Chasm and Dead Mines like the back of my hand. I've done them so many times. But anything beyond like a certain point, I am newer than new. Which is weird, you know? Because everyone's like, when you play MMOs, the endgame's the best part, but it's really not true. I love this kind of thing. Just the laid back, very chill... Like I said, repetitive tasks. Simple repetitive tasks that you get praised and rewarded for can go a long way to making you feel good. That's why games like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley take off. Cozy games, you know? And MMOs have a bit of that cozy game in them. They didn't even know it. You've placed the offering as I've asked. Thank you. The treant you have honored was not always withered thus. Unable to bear the changes racking the forest in the wake of the calamity, it lost all traces of vibrant life, wasting away into its current haggard appearance. You adventurers may see treants as little more than overgrown adversaries, but many of us local folk revere these creatures as guardians of the woods. It's nature's way that we tend to those who once tended to us. Should we forsake our protectors now, then we ourselves will be forsaken when their protection is needed once more. Indeed so. I read that as abusive wench. Man, my brain's just auto-filling things in all the worst ways today. Hey, Affilio. The poison stashes are no more, you say? Good lad, your next pint will be on me. Were it my druthers, I'd grab those Kakirin one by one and string them up by their ratty ears. But old man Buskron won't have none of that. Says each battle we forgo now saves us one down the road. And to tell the truth, I'm starting to come round to his ways. So Affilio's like the secret bodyguard of the fucking of the alehouse. I think that's super fucking cool. Alrighty, let's go ahead and grab that quest down south, and then we can go ahead and tackle the next MSQ. Which I believe is all the way in Limsa. Yep, my feisty little chocobo. My guildies in Make Like a Tree, which is my free company, have been encouraging me to take this quest to deal with my storage issue, and I probably should. Let's go ahead and kill this person. We'll go ahead and just dunk their head in the sink, and just hold them there until the bubbles stop coming up. And there you go, that's how you drown a person. Alright, Bark Effed. Bark Effed up by coming at me. I'm kidding, I attacked him first. That was terrible. We have arrived and returned to stream. Hey, Ziggy, good to see you. Hi, Flare. How's things, guys? I just got rid of a bot. It's good to see you. Killing that bot freed Ziggy. Sorry, Midland Condor, you're not on my list. Also, I should probably switch back over to Umbral Ice. There we go. This makes it so I have MP regen. If I stayed on Astral Fire, I'd have a damage boost, but it wouldn't do me a lot of good. Alright, Dusset. Dusset appears to have caught a scent of something. The unmistakable smell of Chocobo clings to you, adventurer. Would I be correct in assuming that you have your own trusty steed? Aye, I thought so. Now tell me, is your bird battle-trained? If not, you might consider seeking the advice of Lucolo over at Bent Branch Meadows. The Ishgardian native is something of a prodigy in all matters concerning our fine feathered friends. He should be able to help you attain greater affinity with your bird. Yep, and so that's how we get our Chocobo as a party member, who will follow us around and fight on our behalf, which is fucking awesome. We will not be doing that yet. For now, though, let's go ahead and pick up the next MSQ. Oh, we need to head all the way to Limsa, which we can just do that real quick. Pop. And then, yep. Yep, and so once again, we're just going to be teleporting because I like to try. I want to try and get more quests done on stream, so instead of it being me riding everywhere or using the airship, I can just quickly teleport and take advantage of the discount I have by being in a free company. Alright, let's head on down this way. And I'm not exactly fashionable right now, but I don't exactly have clothing that I can wear as my Black Mage that I like the look of. I mean, honestly, I'd rather wear my starting gear than what I'm wearing right now, but it's okay. Actually, let me check real quick. Alright, yeah, we're pretty geared up. Hey, Brensing. You found your way to Ocker's Alley, friend. A Kikian what worked with the druthers. Aye, you speak of Teteroon. Related to that Kyokuroon bloke just over there by some blood or another. Two of them put up together and were making good coin, but old Teteroon up and left Limsalant not long ago. Couldn't say as to why or where. You're better off asking Kyokuroon himself. He can be tight of lip, though. I warn you. Best to take this chicken egg with you. Little bastard loves the bloody things. Good to hear about old Busk, though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send a venturer along. Too shy to come his own self. Gods, I miss drinking with that fool. Alrighty. Kyokuroon! Kyokuroon! Effect ends upon entering battle. Oh, okay, that's a new update. Cool. Kyokuroon! Customer, be welcome. Not customer? Not come with custom? Kyokuroon. Kyokuroon, busy with business. Too busy for blather. Alright, well, here's a chicken egg. Eat. Eat, my son. Chicken egg. Kyokuroon loves chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for Teteroon. Teteroon here no more. Teteroon leave Limsa. Teteroon go look for Sparklies. Now working at trading post. Good trading post. Forget what trading post is. Vinberg no Teteroon. Vinberg no trading post. Trading post. Vinberg at Ferry Docks. You go to Ferry Docks. Kyokuroon forgets things. Vinberg remembers things. You talk to Vinberg, not Kyokuroon. Alright, let's go speak to Vinberg then. Where the heckity-hoo-ha is this guy? Down at the Fisherman's Guild. Okay, we'll go ahead and just grab the Ethernet then. And... bop. There we go. Alright, all my audio's coming through, looking good, excellent. Right, well, let's go talk to Vinberg and see what he has to say. Oh, he's got a pink, he's got a little pink, thing on. Teteroon. I seen him. That is to say, I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north by way of the ferry to Aleport. Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. The skipper here can take you there. When you arrive, I'd start by asking Eldvoet. He is an old hand what knows a great deal about a great many things. I am familiar with the man. Let's go ahead and take the boat teleport then. Might as well since it's right here. I could fast travel, but like, might as well pay way less and just go from here. Alrighty. Hey, Oldfoot. Teteroon! Aye, I saw him. That is to say, I've seen him. He took himself north through Skull Valley, into Oakwood. Was looking for a place run by his fellow Cairn. I reckon he meant the one right on the shore of Bronze Lake, Mimiroon's trading post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and just teleport, because I know where Mimiroon's... Oh, maybe not then. There's no... Okay, well, let's take the Chocobo. There we are. But yeah, last week was super chill. We got a lot of quests done, and now we're getting back into the main quest, which makes me happy. I've been very much looking forward to doing more dungeons and stuff. That's the main thing That's the main thing I'm looking forward to be honest. Actually, hold up a sec. Let me check my classes real quick. Yeah, we're trying to get Thaumaturge 28. Oh, no wonder I've been leveling so slow. I forgot to eat my egg. It's been so long since I've played that I'm forgetting the basic fundamentals of Final Fantasy, such as eat egg all day, every day, all the time. Eat egg. Don't stop eating egg. Bee-bee-bee-bo. Dee-dee-dee-do. Mo. Oh, we have a fortress here. Poor Maid's Mess. Egg. Indeed. Egg, 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 egg. Hello, Bumble Beetle. Hello, Karkinos. Karkinos. Teteroon of Mimiroon's trading post has deliveries that need to be made. Teteroon has good goods. Good goods need delivery, but Teteroon busy. Too busy. Have hot box lunch. Teteroon hot box lunch. Lunch for Tanga Tanga. Tanga Tanga and Talos. You take for Teteroon. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and deliver this lunch before we move on. Actually, what we can do here is finish the main quest and then Agaday keeps the Final Fantasy sweats away. You don't want the Final Fantasy sweats. They turn into crystals. Customer be welcome. Not customer. Not come with custom. Bring something for Teteroon? Teteroon? Yeah, here's your other key earring, buddy. Teteroon forget this. Forget the druthers. Teteroon swore would never forget earring, but never forgot. Teteroon thank. Teteroon thank. Good Buskran doing good? Good Buskran good to Teteroon. Teteroon miss good Buskran. Sure thing, bud. Give me your money. Give me a money. How much now? What level is this? Microbrewing. Okay. Let's grab this. Level 21 weapons coffer. Hell yeah. Teteroon has places for you to go and thingies for you to get. Good Buskran help Teteroon. Teteroon dead without good Buskran. Must give thankies. Many thankies. Teteroon make Kikian firewater for Buskroon. Buskroon love firewater. You help Teteroon make firewater. Need thingies to make? Need many thingies? Need Girl Pop Whiskers. Need 3 good Girl Pop Whiskers. Okay, well, let's check and see what the level is, and then we'll come back to it if so. 23 and 23. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, looks like we're doing both, so we'll go ahead and do both. Easy. Where am I going with this one? It's in the same map, so we'll go ahead and make this delivery real quick, and then we'll go and we'll grab the pup feathers we need. Oh, cool, it's on the way. Excellent. Everything's coming up, Boymo. Mr. Banderson, welcome back. We missed you. Hey, Tonga, how's it going, fella? Leave me be. Leave me be. I'm too hungry to continue my research, let alone receive visitors. Well, here's your box lunch, buddy. This is a Kikiran hot box lunch from Mimiroon's trading post. How did you know? Thank you, friend, at last. I'll be able to hear myself think over the growling of my stomach. I was so eager to come study the fossils, I never gave any thought to how I'd take my meals. I've neither the time nor the materials to cook on my own, so the trading post has been a godsend. I'm always happy to be on the receiving end of a nice lunch. I've also just failed a fate. That was creepy as hell. of a nice hot box lunch. Yeah, man, isn't that awesome? Thank you for the silver, by the way. I can make my own gear. What level is your quest? 23? Alright, Tonga Tonga. Tonga Tonga seeks help excavating fossils in Thalos. I know it's no so easy making your way out here where I am. If I could use someone like you around here, how would you like to aid in my excavation? Bun Bun. Hi, Mr. Witty. Good to see you. I'm doing side quests. How's things? I do what I can on my own, but I need someone to brave the more dangerous places. I'm changing his accent because his dialogue didn't fit the voice I was doing before, such as atop the bones themselves. Set out in my place and see what fossils there are to be found. If possible, I would prefer a variety of specimens. Sounds good, bud. Alright, well, let's go this way. Yep, I am doing side quests and playing as a thaumaturge, so it's just the most wonderful combination of boring for people. That's okay. I'm having fun with it. Alrighty, let's go ahead and over here. We're looking for a fossil. Oh, yeah, on top of the bones. I forgot. Yeah, because they're unearthing a giant creature here out of the side of the mountain. I'm looking for oblong fossils. Hi, Kobold Footman. Are we going to have a problem, Kobold Footman? Kobold Foot Fetishist. Hello. You can tell that kobolds are dragon people because they have no consistency in their portrayal in any piece of media I have ever seen. Just like dragons. Dragons are great because they're one of those like mythical creatures that was established completely differently by like every culture on Earth. Like, it's crazy. In Jewish mythology, they're a giant fish. In Chinese mythology, they're a serpent. Like, there's no consistency to what dragons look like. And so these kobolds looking nothing like dragon people at all while still being called kobolds is spot on. What's your guys' personal dragon definition? I've given up. I've given up completely. Anyone who says a dragon's a dragon, I go, yeah, that's a dragon. Sure, whatever, man. Like, I just can't anymore. Different settings have different dragons, you know, just like how different settings have different orcs. I've made peace with it at this point. AKA, I've given up. I wish you could jump in the water with a chocobo and they'd float around like a bird. That'd be great. That's one of the coolest things about Final Fantasy 15 is if you get in the water on your chocobo, they'll swim in the water like a duck. And you could just still ride on them while they do. It's super neat. So, like, I know there was a big patch recently. What are the changes? Like, to core gameplay, not in terms of what's been added, but... Yeah, fair, like, that's all it has to be. Big beasts. Wow. Big beast that breathes elements. Okay, so it can be four-legged, it can be two-legged, it can be 2 wings, 4 wings, no wings. Yeah, it's kind of where I'm at too. It's just, does it have it's a vibe check. Like, the dragon is a vibe check. Does it pass the dragon vibe check? It's a dragon. Found something, have you? Found something, have you? Come, let's have a look. I found an oblong fossil and a round fossil. There you go, friend. Ah, yes, these are fine specimens. These long, narrow bones likely belong to some sort of giant sea creature, devoured by Thalaos. From the looks of it, I'd say it was about the size of an adult cubu, all told. And this round fossil, well, I've developed a theory, is that it is the shell of a parasitic organism. I have found countless others like it concentrated near the remains. These are good finds, my friend. Both are testaments to the sheer enormity of Thalaos. Ah, forgive me. We scholars tend to assume all know of as much of our subject matter as we. Do you know the tale of Thalaos? It is said that Limlane summoned the master serpent upon the primordial dry, and from its belly it spewed forth the waters which became the seas. We have no proof that the remains the remains that lie here are the Thalos. Indeed, whatever beast this was first came to be called by that by virtue of its size alone. But I, for one, now dare to believe. It just may be that these bones are those of the divine serpent that brought life into this world. That would be a fucking crazy find. Hey, we discovered God. Where is he? We're digging him up in the backyard. Oh, okay. Cool. I mean, that's what happened in Elder Scrolls. Like, hey, we found God's heart. Where's the rest of him? But his heart's in this mountain. Dig it up. That's the inciting incident for Morrowind, by the way, for those who don't know. Oh, man. Hey, Curl Pup. Wow, that's a pup? I guess I could do like the D&D thing, where like dragons are a specific species that has a specific lineage, you know? Like, does it descend from Bahamut or Tiamat? Then, if no, then it's not a dragon. Wow, that backfired completely. As long as it descends from one of the two, it still counts as a dragon. Do I have a cleanse for that? No, I'm just going to be paralyzed for the next 6 seconds. Yeah. Oh, I already had it. Crap. I gotta remember to switch my elemental polarity more often. Here comes another fireball. Bam. God, that's a lot of damage. I never realized how much damage Black Mage did. Alright, we got the whiskers. Let's go ahead and ride on back to Teteroon and deal with it. Oh shit, hey, these guys are hunting log enemies. Let's deal with them first. Go ahead and pop that. And then... Big A... Oh, wait, let's switch our polarity first, and then big AoE. I don't have Swift Cast back up yet, but I got this. Switch it back. Go ahead and do Blizz 2. Which will cause my mana to regen. Or MP, I guess. I'm just so used to saying mana at this point. Like, it's such a common thing to say in games that not saying it feels weird. I mean, functionally, that's what it is, right? But, like, I guess it's interesting, because as a kid, I felt weird saying mana. Like, when I started playing, like, World of Warcraft and Magic and shit, I was just... They'd be like, oh, you have 5 mana, and it's like, what? Oh, I felt the need to say, like, MP instead. Like, oh, your MP's low, you know? It's weird. It's weird to think how video games shape our language. A few years from now, people aren't going to even call Souls and Souls games Souls anymore. They'll call it something different. I mean, assuming there's more Elden Ring. Like, if Elden Ring becomes the standard. I don't know what they're called in Elden Ring. Grace? Yeah, people are going to start calling it Grace instead of Souls. That's going to be weird. Hey, TJ, good to see you, man. Are you going to be joining me today? How you been? It's good to see you, friend. But, like, yeah, like, even when I was playing Bloodborne, I called Blood Echoes Souls because, well... That's what they are. Force GRs on 3 out of 4. I only need one of you. I don't think I will. Oh, okay. Elden Ring is runes. Really? Instead of souls? Windows reinstall. Oh, good lord. I'm sorry. I can't wait to get that third pip. It's going to be so powerful. I can't even fucking install Chrome. Jesus. Yeah, your PC's going through it right now. I heard about that. I'm sorry, man. I hope you're able to figure it out. I'd say take it into the shop if you can't figure it out. Alright, let's talk to Teteroon. Hey, Teteroon! Teteroon make firewater for Buskron. You bring thingies Teteroon needs? Yep, here's your thingies, bud. You brought all thingies. Teteroon make firewater now. Make good firewater for good Buskron. Teteroon start making firewater now. Good firewater take time, more good. You come back later. Okay. Well, I look forward to getting a new stick out of this. Oh, wait, what's the level of my current stick? Oh, it's 18. Okay, so this actually might really be good for me. Hold on, let me... Yep, okay. Let's go ahead and use the weapons coffer. And pop. Let's see what I get. Hey! Sanguine Horn Staff. Hell yeah. We got a new staff. Cool. It's got like an orb in it. Probably made from bone or something. Got a bone in it. Purchase items. We're going to go ahead and sell these two silver and bronze pieces, which will probably make up for all the money we've spent on today's mission. Righty, Teteroon. I am ready for my next quest, assuming it's not too high. Alright, level 23. Oh, we have a 23. Do we have a 23? It's a 43. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's grab our level 23 quest here. Teteroon appears to have finished his gift for Buskron. Teteroon make firewater. Good firewater. You take to Buskron. Good firewater for good Buskron. Tell Buskron no drink now. Put away 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Teteroon hopes Buskron happy. Teteroon give Buskron thankies. Many thankies. You tell Buskron. Teteroon make big shop someday. Biggest shop in Eorzea. Make many sparklies. All thanks to good Buskron. Yeah, man, that's awesome. I'm happy for you, Teteroon. Teteroon. Alright, let's go ahead and travel back to Quarry Mill. We can then give our friend their gifts. I'll be honest with you, this is a good change of pace in questing, because I've been playing, like I said, been playing WoW. Been leveling my undead, and... Man, I remember when I first started playing WoW, I'm like, the Horde are the good guys, like, Horde are good guys, right? And it's like... Mostly, they're the good guys. There are some evil motherfuckers in the Horde. Dealing with the undead and how, like, every quest is about chemical warfare. And then, like, making viruses and chemicals to use in war on humans specifically, as well as on the Scourge. Because the issue is, like, the issue they're running into is they want to make chemical weapons that they can use that works on the opposing faction of the undead, who are basically all mindless zombies, called the Scourge. And it's like the only way they can test it is on humans by turning humans into the Scourge. It's a nightmare, and every quest is like super morally questionable. Oh, also, you guys might hear some sounds here. Oh, nope, someone's on my porch right now. Okay, that's creepy. They're basically power washing my my apartment right now. Ah, you've returned. Ah, you've returned. Thanks for seeing Teteroon's belongings to him. What's this? For me? There you go. Kakian Firewater. So remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why, that old... bloody hells. Who's cutting onions back there? He says to shelve it for a year, does he? Aye, that sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year. What say you come back then, friend? We'll see if we can make it through this bottle together. Yeah, man. Well, here's hoping. Selfish concerns. If Scron had his druthers, he'd have an adventurer with whom to share talk of sylphs. There was word while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the wood, but near no lands of their own. This was a place near to here, a place we have never known a sylph to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far. More than like the missing sylph's elder among them. Here, I've marked the tract where they were sighted on your map. Go and see if there's anything to be seen. Sounds good, bud. Yeah, so this kind of mundane, like helping people and being nice, is a great change of pace from torture this person or poison this farm's grain, you know? It is, Wow. Wow! Alright, hold up. Was not ready for this. You motherfuckers. There we go. Here we go. Wow. Guys, let me know if any sound's picking up on the mic that's, like, not me. Oh, here we go. Let's go ahead and swap it over. Bop, bop. Not that one, but okay. How about you? And then... yeah, it sounds like what they're doing is moving my chairs around, which I can probably just... here, after I kill these guys. I'll have to say something to them. Hey man, you want me to move the chairs? Yeah.
I was just gonna work around them.
Sorry for the trouble.
Oh, no problem.
Oh, come on. Turn out this way.
Thank you.
No problem.
Great.
Oh, I think I broke the screen. Oh well. Deal with that later.
You're good. A little crooked.
Right. That is hilarious, Ghost. Oh, it's so sad. Every single show, every single award show is like, Silksong? Is Silksong gonna be here? Oh man, that is... oh shit, Imperials? Not expecting to see you guys in this neck of the woods. But that's really funny. Oh, good lord. That is so fucking funny. Oh, hey, new Deltarune chapter coming out? Cool. Alright, stand here and check this place as well. Am I mean for laughing at that? Like, does that make me a bad person? Because those guys have been waiting a long time. I heard a video. I was listening to one of my favorite podcasts, which is Castle Super Beast, and the host is on the Pat on Castle Super Beast was just like, okay. He was just like, we shouldn't. You should basically a bunch of the Disco Elysium developers who branched off from that company after it was completely stolen from them by the publisher. Made a Kickstarter for a new Disco Elysium-like, right? And Pat made the comment, nobody should be allowed to make any new Kickstarters until Silksong comes out. Because Silksong was the thing that was promised to Kickstarter backers. Like, originally it was supposed to just be a campaign. It was a stretch goal for Hollow Knight, right? But then it became so much more as they worked on it. There was going to be like, it was supposed to launch with the game, but then it got delayed till after the game's launch because the game was the biggest Metroidvania known to man. And then after that, they then said like, oh, we'll release it as an expansion. And then it's like, all right, well now it's going to be a full game, and all the backers still get it for free, but it's just taken an eternity. And people's obsession with it is what I'm laughing about. Like, if nobody cared, if everyone was like, all right, well, you know, I'll get it when I get it. I'll get a Steam code in my email, and then that'll be that. Everyone will play it 20, 30 years from now and really enjoy it, you know? You know, which is what you're supposed to do, which is what I do. Just stop waiting on games to come out. Play them when they're here, you know? Oh god, like yeah, he's like the Valve. Have you ever watched that video? That's the Valve News Network guy just slowly deteriorating over time as he just loses hope for Half-Life 3. It's so funny. It's so funny and so sad. All right, you're gonna attack me directly. I'm gonna pull you over here next to this mage, and then. Oh wait, hold on. We'll do this, then we'll do this, and then we'll do this. There we are, and then we'll do that to make sure we keep mana. Oh, please don't interrupt me. Switch it back over. What if I die before it comes out? Well, that's something you don't exactly have any control over. So that statement should basically just be shortened to "What if I die?" And then once you work through that, you'll have the answer to both questions. Yeah, you don't get to decide when that happens, nor do you don't get to decide when you die, and you don't get to decide when Hollow Knight Silk Song releases. So I suggest you make peace with both of those things. You guys hear the power washing? They're power washing my house. It's so cool. I feel like I'm in the car wash, but I'm in my home. How does that sound? Hold on, let me hear what that sounds like on stream. I feel like I'm in the car wash, but I'm in my home. How does that sound? Hold on, let me hear what that sounds like on stream. I feel like I'm in the car wash, but I'm in my home. How does that sound? Hold on, let me hear what that sounds like on stream. They're power washing me. It's calling me the power washer. This is really funny. I don't know why it just cracks me up. We're gonna go ahead and just AFK at the bar and just talk, I guess, while the power washing happens. Yeah, I'll just stand in the middle of the bar on my chocobo. About zero limits. Hey Jackie, good to see you. How you been, friend? Did you? I have not seen that. I have not seen that meme. How you doing, friend? It's great to see you. Yeah, it's your goal in life is to become a power washer. No, it's just like the problem the Silksong fans are dealing with right now is everyone says they want developers to to take their time and make a really great game until they don't. And same thing I said to oh, he looks creepy as hell. Same thing I said to Novacat, and it's just I gotta make peace with it. They can't make the game come out any faster. Yeah, movies will come out when they're ready. Just don't rush it. Don't there's other amazing games you can play while you wait for Silksong. It's not the end of the world. And I'm not gonna play. I haven't even played Hollow Knight yet, so I'm not in any hurry for it to come out. Like, it's okay. It's all right. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's just I look at it and it's like I don't see how that can be good. Like I don't know. Like every now and again you'll get like the Fallout thing or like the Five Nights at Freddy's movie where I'm upset that they're doing the new style that everyone likes rather than the old style that I love, you know? Like I love the old look of like Five Nights at Freddy's 1 where the mascots are creepy not because they're inherently monstrous, but because they're old and decrepit and they don't look good. You know, like all the animatronics in Five Nights at Freddy's 1 look old, but no one designed it in order to make them look scarier. Hey, good to see you. Hello. Right? And like I like that old Five Nights at Freddy's 1 look, but it never came back. That was gone after that shit. And like the Five Nights at Freddy's movie has this very clean look to it that I don't dig. Same thing goes for the Fallout show. It's like I don't like the way that I don't like the costume design or the world design of the Fallout show, but like doesn't mean the story's going to be bad. It just means that it's different. Trying to get a good shot here. I do like. Hey. I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture. I'm gonna go and take a picture of us, Novacat. Can you do me a favor, Novacat? Can you click on the NPC in front of us so your head turns, so I can get a good picture? Thank you. Let's get a better shot, shall we? There we are. Yay, that's a nice picture. What? The Fallout show looks cool. It looks like new Fallout. I'm not a fan of... It looks like the Fallout 4 76 aesthetic, which I don't like. I like the old aesthetic, and I like Fallout 3 and New Vegas's look. I'm not a fan of Fallout 4 76 and how it looks. It's an ugly look, and like the power armor looks like shit. I don't like the vault suits. The vaults look wrong. Doesn't mean it has nothing to say about the writing or the quality of the show. The writing, when I watched of it, was so high quality. It was really awesome. Boymo, and what's your character's name? Let's take a look. Boymo and Zorlin. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, same here. I watched the first episode and just loved it. I heard Tomodachi's back. Yeah, right? I need to power wash. And then you get something like, it's the thing of like, and then you get something like the D&D movie, which I would describe as aesthetically perfect. I rewatched that this weekend. The other day. Very good movie. Fucking amazing film. Yeah, Tomodachi Life. I was actually... what's funny is I've been trying to think about... I want to do a subathon for my birthday. And right now I'm stuck between two games. I don't know if I want to do Animal Crossing or if I want to do Pokemon Emerald. Because Pokemon Emerald's a game I love from my childhood, and it'd be great to go back and just have that nostalgia. And Tomodachi Life. Nice, living the dream. Tomodachi Life would make for an amazing subathon game. Oh, what? Are they not using Mii's anymore? Oh, they are. They just look different. That's crazy. No. Don't water the boy, Mo. I am not a water boy. Damn it, I'm trying to get a good picture of myself crying. That is the most like social media post thing I've ever said. Damn it, I can't get a good picture of myself crying. He's so small, he needs to grow. Mitomo, yep. That's fair. But yeah, I'm thinking Animal Crossing City Folk for my birthday. My birthday subathon. I wanna keep playing, but I don't want to just I don't want to have to talk over the power washer the whole time. So I figured we can just chill here and yap about stuff while the power washing happens. How was your stream, Alex? Oh, I basically AFK'd for 4 hours while they power wash my house. I don't want people to miss any story stuff because of power. Oh, you're just playing cards with them? That works too. I don't have them unlocked as an... Or no, I think I beat them already. Where's my money, Lebowski? Where's the money, shithead? So there was all to be found in the wood. What did you come to... Garleans, in this part of the 12's wood. At this time of the day, localized entirely... Okay. First Sylphs and now Garleans, all in the same place. It cannot be a mere coincidence. Might the Garleans be following the Sylphs? Tracking them and giving chase, mayhap? But no, not this far into the forest. The Whalers' spies are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen past them all. How in the bloody hells could they? Unless someone guided them through. Someone who knew where the spies stand and where the Whalers watch. A Gridanian traitor. Damn. At least Tomodachi wasn't abandoned. Shit, that's good. You know, I'm honestly happy for it. I love the first one. But yeah, that would make for an amazing subathon game. Just making all of you guys as Miis. Honestly, what I could ask you guys to do is submit a picture of the Mii, and then I'll try to recreate it. That'd be really great. Where's my goddamn money, Lebowski? It took them many years to make the Switch game. Yeah. It's also interesting because Tomodachi, the first Tomodachi Life, was in the same position this one's in, being like an end of life game for the 3DS. But now this is an end of life game for the Switch. Hey, Ophelio. Your word of Garleans and the words got old Buscaron beside himself with worry. So I came up here with a bit of an idea. I did. Might be a herd. There's a place near to here where poachers and all other manner of scum gather. There are no friends of Gridania, to be sure, but they've got even less love for Garlemald. So I've got to thinking, why not ask him to keep an eye on any Garleans in the woods? Any enemy of my enemy and all that. Not a terrible idea. Oh, that's a cool look. We gotta wait till next year. Hey, good time to replay the first one. Hey there, Buscaron. Buscaron has more work for a willing adventurer. I'm glad you've come, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know, I said I thought we might have a traitor in our midst. Someone is aiding the Garleans. Well, I'm thinking I might have identified our suspect. You never owned a 3DS anyway. Ah. That's fair. There's a regular of mine who used to dine on thin soup and sip his pint on account of not being able to afford another. But of late, he's taken to ordering my best wines and finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it, but this lad's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me about the Garleans in the forest. I couldn't help putting two and two together. Suffice it to say, if a whaler's working for the Empire, none of us is safe. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentius. Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him, Boymo, and if he is up to no good, put an end to it, and him, if it comes to that. Nope. The power washing guy said my house smelled good. I'm guessing because it smells like weed. Yeah, Nintendo Directs are usually very hit or miss. I think because there's not like skits or anything, it's like they're very honest. That's why I like the Nintendo Direct format. They don't bullshit. They just tell you what you want to know. They show you the games one after the other, and they don't waste your fucking time. Also, where'd Novacat go? Hey, Laurentius. How's the Great Swamp? Can you not see him on patrol? Be gone. If you have business with the whalers, take it to the barracks. Laurentius. You're in trouble. Yeah, but the last exciting Pokemon announcement was... like, I don't know about... Pokemon's so sad to me. It is, like, Pokemon's one of the saddest franchises to look at from an outside perspective. Like... It's this thing that people draw, like, a childlike glee from, and I've talked about its storytelling issues before, but, like, that's less of a thing now, and more just the developers don't want to make it. They clearly don't want to fucking make it. They're not given the time they need to make those games and finish them on time. They stick out like a sore thumb in Nintendo's library because every other Nintendo franchise has such polish and time and effort put into it and love, you know? And that's just not there from Pokemon. Like, you can tell when you play those games that the people who make them don't want to play them. How do I get up there? Or don't want to make them, you know? Especially because they tried making other things and those things just never took off, you know? Like, Game Freak is a very sorry developer. I think Pokemon should go to someone else. That it releases tomorrow. That's fair. No, it's just Pokemon hasn't been exciting for a long time for a lot of people. That's why they've been pandering so hard to nostalgia. Buscron is worried by Garleans in the wood, is he? Then the situation must be dire. Very well. I will see to it any Imperials are watched with a close eye. By the by, you are the very Viera making a name for himself. Of late, are you not? It is good to finally put a face to the name. I like this lady. She's cool. That's why I gave her the cool lady voice. Alright, let's go check out the enemy mine. No, Pokemon's kind of a sad series to follow. It's just, they feel like, it's interesting, they feel like AA games, but they should never be. You know, they feel like, they have the artistic quality and polish of like a PS2 or a PS3 era JRPG, and it's just like sad seeing it, especially now when a lot of those PS3 era JRPGs have grown into bigger things. Like, compare the polish of a Persona title to Pokemon, and like, how come Pokemon looks as bad as it does? Like, why, like that's the big question: is why does it look so bad? Like, why do they still look like HD 3DS games? You know? Garleans in the woods! Buscron will not lie of such things, nor I think would you. Worry not, the wasps are watching. Tell me, are you the thaumaturs rumors speak of? Aye, I suspected as much. Many wasps are looking forward to the day they cross paths with you. Myself included, friend. Until then, friend. Like, look at every other franchise since this. Like, the Switch, one of the things that's been exciting about the Switch is seeing Nintendo get ambitious again. I know people have issues with these games, but like seeing Mario go from basic 3D platformer to big open world 3D platformer in the way with Mario Odyssey, or Breath of the Wild, you know, Zelda going from basically what it's been since the Nintendo 64 to truly doing something new and innovative with the series. And like this happens with like damn near everything that Nintendo's been putting out since the Switch. They're putting out games that wow people, and then you just have Pokemon, which is... It looks like a fucking PS2 game. Like, it looks like a PS2 game, and it's really embarrassing. Do I get shot by Tom Nook, or do I play Deep Rock? Play some Deep Rock, man. At least then you can shoot back. So how's that hospitality of our enemies? Left a sour taste in your mouth, did it? Pity that. They have no respect for land or law, but they're not without their uses. Now they know who you are, and the change is scared of them. Your name's getting known of late, for better or for worse. A lot of folk taking an interest in you. Thought it best if you went looking for them before they came looking for you. Like, even something like Fire Emblem, which doesn't really need to be big and crazy, has done ambitious things with itself. It's become more of a JRPG. It has fucking social links now, you know? It's crazy what they've actually accomplished with Fire Emblem. Just every major Nintendo franchise has been doing cool new things, and then you just have Pokemon, which is doing the same shit they've been doing since the 3DS. Yeah, playing it made me sad. Thought it best if you went looking for them before they came looking for you. But to be fair, that criticism of them just doing the same thing over and over again has been my criticism of Pokemon basically since it left the Game Boy Advance. The moment they were on a system that could do 3D, I was wondering why they didn't, you know? The most ambitious Pokemon game was probably Black and White. And it was cool, and that game delivered on that, but when it was over, and there was no more to be done. No, I think they should give the franchise to somebody else. Like, maybe have the Xenoblade people work on it, you know? Not long now. To think patrol... Not long now. To think patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. It's little wonder the Empire has risen to such heights. If only the whalers paid men their worth. You! What did you... How long have you... Help! 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 Please come quick, my friends! It is I! Laurentius, I am under attack. One Lancer? Man, they must not value you very much, buddy. What am I doing? I'm wasting my cooldowns. God damn it, I pulled a Ked trap. I think I might reorganize my hotbar. Yeah, let's reorganize my hotbar. Yep, and then we'll go ahead and move you here, move you here. And then this is another damaging spell, single target. This is a... Yeah, there we are. Okay, that'll do for now. Guy pulls up, sees you doing nothing, and attacks you. Yeah, pretty much. How did you just... I know nothing. I was on patrol. He just appeared. I thought you were working for the Garleans. Gotta switch off the Alex fit. Indeed. Oh yeah, when you were just totally copying my shit. It's really funny. No, Pokemon makes me sad, and I don't really understand how people can be excited for new Pokemon games anymore. Like, I don't get how after being burnt... Like you'd figure that people would understand after Sword and Shield, right? Like, Sword and Shield, the game gets announced, and it looks like shit, for one. And then we see more and more of it, and it's just Sun and Moon again, but in a different location. And then you get Scarlet and Violet, and once again, it just looks like shit. It just looks bad. Like, the games look terrible. I'm shocked at it, you know? I'm shocked that people care. Let's invite you to my party, Zorlin. Oh, wait, no, I'm immediately going to need to kick you from the party. What am I doing? No, proceed. This is one of the first things they should fix, by the way. This, like, have to be alone shit. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough! Enough, I say! Puppy monkey baby. Hey, zombie, how's it going? It's over then, eh? I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I. I meant no harm. I only wanted the coin. What do you mean, ZA? Wait. Oh, it's Legends. Okay. Oh, it's in Lumios. Oh, Ironically enough, Legends Arceus is actually the one I'm actually somewhat interested in. This looks decent. Doesn't look bad. Still looks like a 3DS game. Well, now it looks like a Wii U game. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I should have probably looked at the game before I went running my mouth, huh? Oh, and then there's Az. Oh, okay. I actually liked X and Y, so that seems interesting. Evil Hydrate. Novacat, I have no alcohol in the house. I am sorry, but I will drink 2 beers next stream. When I get back later, in about 4 hours, I'll drink 2 beers. Because this is a 2-parter stream. The whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. Am proud, but they do not provide. They preach... That's not your voice. The whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. Am proud, but they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty, but in the end it is those with money who do as they will, who live as they will. So I sought an opportunity to change my fortunes, and took it. All I've ever done, I've done for money. Endangered myself, my home, everything and everyone I love. Why my actions have put your life in danger too. Waiting for like an arrow to fly in from off screen and just embed in his chest. Though you do not realize how much. Bloody idiot. Did you Muns. Did you imagine that you had cornered me? It is not I who is cornered. Garleans, I brought the Vieira bastard. Permit me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the power of Garlemald? You would need a veritable mountain of gil to fund such an endeavor, such as the cost of fighting great power, or of making it, or of remaking it, as we will Gridania. Okay, it wasn't money. So that's the way of it. Swapped your hard bunk at the barracks for a featherbed in Garlemald, did you? Yeah! You there, Vera. You stand at old Busk Swish, no? And you don't stand alone. Yeah, my criminal friends. Alright, I gotta make sure we actually go for the right targets. Thunderhead. Alright, and now... Bestiarius is what they're called. That's cool. Alright, here comes the friends. Let's get rid of this person first. Oh, you went live again? Nice. How'd it go? Or how's it going? This is a fight Buscaron once won, then the Crowclaws will fight it. Yeah, let's go, Crowclaws! Yeah, but they're loyal to their country, you motherfucker. Or at least Eorzean. This is kind of awesome. Get him! Get him! I keep fucking it up, too. It's gonna take me a minute to get used to this. Alright, here we go. Hit him with a fire. I'm dying. Oh no! What happened? How? How did it come to this? Impossible. How did you best the Empire's finest? With bandits and poachers at your side. They are your sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? But I know the answer only too well. Buscaron. This is his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act. Better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? Yeah, we ain't fallen for it twice. I am sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies, no more bribes. I will go to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. Is there something I would like to tell Buscaron? Tell him Laurentius the Fool says, thank you. I feel as though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. Yeah, he's running. He is not going to the Twin Adders. That motherfucker is gonna run. I have no... Like, that guy was a worm. doing the new raid. Ah, hell yeah. How's that going? How you liking it? I had some guildies who were working on the new trial. I'm excited. Hoping to hear it goes well for you, friend. I don't think I'm ever going to catch up with this game. Like, I think I'm always going to be a little bit behind, at least by one expansion. And you know what? That's okay with me. I don't need to be on the cutting edge to enjoy the game. Hey, Buscaron, how's it going, bud? Actually, let me go ahead and repair my gear real quick. I've taken some hits, probably. No, I'm good, actually. Huh. Alright. $23. Yeah, as soon as we hit 24, we'll start working on other quests. Nouveau riche. Hey, Buscaron. Talk to him. What's the chandelier getting in the way? Laurenti has confessed to his crime. I just had word from the Twin Adder. Seems he marched straight into the nest and gave himself up. The lad's had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the Whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gridanians the misery he knew growing up. Trouble is, protecting Gridania is too big a job for one man, and he came to believe that he couldn't make a difference. That it was hopeless. There are few things more dangerous than desperation. Hard. Fair enough. What difficulty is it on right now? Are you doing the normal, or are you doing the EX? The man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of coin. I reckon he thought that if he couldn't change the lot of his fellow man, he might as well change his own. Thing is, he was making a difference, just not on his own. Somehow, he'd failed to grasp on simple truth, that those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. Yeah? He asked you to thank me, did he? Then there's good in him yet. I just hope that the Adder's Nest are able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I'd like to think he'd be afforded a chance to make amends. Normal, okay. But let us leave fates to the 12. I have other news for you, Boymo. The Sylph Elder has been found. Yay! Well, tell me about it. Buscaron has reliable information regarding the whereabouts of the Sylph Elder. Hey guys. It's taken us a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend.
His name is Friccio, and he is the eldest amongst the sylphs of Little Solis, long as he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them, a small leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment, and bridges are no use if you don't know where they are. That is why it's so important that we find him.
There's an abandoned dungeon called the 1,000 Maws of Teteroon, here in South Shroud. 'Twas by the entrance to the place that Friccio was seen, and not long ago neither. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him.
Walking ones! Walking ones, help this poor one! This one needs help! Needs help to help the elder one! Poor Friccio! Poor Friccio!
Whoa, hold your hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong. Nice and slow.
Elder one went into Teteroon, but has not returned. This one is worried, so very worried.
And you're right to be. The place crawls fair with nasties waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to wander in. What in the seven hells was he thinking, entering that bloody death trap?
No, Elder One had no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder One. Please, Walking ones must help Elder One. Help Elder One now!
The fates conspire against us.
Forgive my pragmatism, but Friccio is our best hope of reaching an accord with the Sylphs. Were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far would be for naught.
That's true, we gotta help him.
I will tend to her wounds. Ida, make haste to the Adder's Nest and request assistance. Understood. Poimo, go to the 1,000 Maws of Teteroon and see that Friccio comes to no harm. Peace between man and sylph rests upon your success.
Hell yeah, it's dungeon time, boys. Dungeon time. Novacat, you are needed, my friend. It is time that we tackle the 1,000 Maws. I have been very much looking forward to this. Hey, hell yeah. Loisirant. By the order of the Elder Seedseer, the dungeon known as the 1,000 Maws of Totorak has been placed under the control of... What? The Sylph Elder is inside? Are you sure of this? How in the seven hells did he manage to sneak by? God strike me down for a purblind fool. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Totorak is ordinarily restricted, but there are exceptional circumstances. Pray assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you are ready. Sounds good. Alright. What role are you right now? Hey, what role are you playing right now? Novacut. Also, anyone else who wants to join me, feel free. See if I can ask people for my free company if they're up for it. They're probably busy, but you never know. Over to free company chat. Deeps. Okay, we got 2 deeps. All right, we need a tank and a heal. Hey guys, I'm about to run 1,000 Maws. We need a tank and a healer. Is anyone interested? Yep. So I'll ask the free company, see if they can supply anybody. That'd be fun. TJ is DPS as well. Oh, I'm level 28, so I have options. Actually, let's take a look and see what we got here. You know what? Let's do a heal. Let's heal. Sorry. My bad. We need a tank and DP. We just need a tank. Let's see if we can get the... Maybe I should try and queue before asking. That's... but I'll try to invite people. Right, let's go ahead and other players, of course. 1,000 Maws of Totorak. And I'll heal this one. I have not healed in a minute, so this ought to be interesting. Oh! Never mind. We're in, let's go. You're the healer! Haha. Haha, yeah. I forgore. Hello! Here we are. I want to learn Dark Knight. You should. Dark Knight's fucking awesome. Really fun. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. Forgot the music. How good the music was here. Vespia ride, dangerous fauna encountered upon cave, calling as permission parameters, expected to encounter one as we press deeper. Alright, yep. And I'll speed read those my normal voice, because I just don't have time otherwise. And I gotta catch up. I don't have any AoEs on me either. I got... Medica... Oh yeah, I'll pop a Medica here in the middle. Let's get some arrow going. There we are. Yep, we're good to go. Stug in DRG. I've been customizing. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, Stug, your Warcraft character. Hell yeah. It's a Stug. It's Stugs. Waiting for the tank to stop moving. Oh, time to heal the tank. I'll go ahead and pop a Medica in between everybody. There we go. Stuka, my beloved. Alright, arrow. And then what we'll do is we'll just hit him with rocks. Now, see how he has poison? I can't cleanse that. It needs a little line above it for me to cleanse. Switch over to healing. Make sure everyone remains topped off. We got the Nighthawk visor. I'll go ahead and greet on that. Oh, he's got 2 hits on him. We can go ahead and cleanse once we get in range. Once I get close enough, that is. I'd love to cleanse his poison, but there we go. Cleanse and then heal for Momowin. Most of the mage gameplay, well, most healer gameplay goes on here, up in the top left corner. Yeah, we're good. Yep, let's go ahead and cleanse you. Hell yeah, back to Epo. I need to get back to reading more watching more Dragon Ball. Another Nighthawk visor. I'll pass on this one. Hey, what am I doing? I should have greeted on both. Pop arrow on him. So with healers, you still need to do damage. You can't just sit back. Only reason I'm not attacking right now is I got to keep moving, and all of my attacks require that I stand still. If I was a summoner right now or an astrologian, I would be doing an AoE spam, but alas, I am a conjurer, so my attacks require me to stay stationary for the most part. At least right now. Well, I'm guessing we'll get some sort of mobility ability later on. Is there a WoW channel? It's just Arena. I'm probably going to actually stop doing dedicated channels for games, because why? You know, like, what's the point? I'm not crazy about them to begin with. Alright, we got it. Let's go ahead and pop arrow on the ads. Give the DPS a little help. Keep him topped off. There we go. Warden's trousers. Warden's trousers. I mean, it won't give me 2. That's for sure. So we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and just read that anyway. My back pain. I've had severe back pain lately. I apologize. If you just hear me grunting in pain during the stream, that's why. Ooh. Might trap? What do you mean? Might trap me? It's terrible, I'm sorry. Let's heal up Momowin. Keep him topped off. Dire Mite infestation confirmed. Scores of eggs on verge of hatching beyond our means to deal with. Aborting mission. Subsequent parties beware. All right, so that's where their expedition ended, and they backed out. I've been having tummy troubles the last few days. So we got pudding there. Let's go and grab this next treasure coffer and see what we get. Let's heal you up. Oh my god, are you serious? Bro, sit still. Bro, sit still. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot to keep this guy alive. He might have overpulled a bit. That's okay. Not the end of the world. Just means I gotta focus up. Conjurer's Arm. I will need on that shit. Be a good upgrade. Hell yeah. Ooh, pain. What are we dealing with here? Oh, shit!
Darkness.
Elko Hitra Buklo Hans.
The mighty slayer of Ifrit now comes to me.
Seize that on Rajyadorn.
With a countenance that bespeaks understanding.
Well rogue. Tosan Opaiki.
An intriguing power, the Echo. I must choose my words with care.
Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest's cruel tongue.
Make Bunny grow big and strong. Indeed, indeed. We must. He must grow stronger. No, in the middle of this conversation.
Servant to the one true God.
Hi, La Brea.
Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark.
No, I'm sorry. You may have to log into WoW and take a picture.
The dark
Duke.
minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo.
Yeah, that's fair, Aaron. More spiders must be destroyed.
Yours is a most fascinating tale.
It's good to see you, by the way.
Alas, like all good tales, must needs come to an end. But fear not.
See, there's the spider monster. We're gonna have to fight it. That was wait, was that a Five Nights at Freddy's scream? What the fuck?
Of evil.
Oh, I'm sorry.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
Oh no. No, but seriously, I know that sucks. You had to say it, Aaron. You summoned the spider scorpion. It's made of pure evil. Thank you for watering me. Now I am ready. Beep, beep. Alright, I'm gonna start hitting them with rocks. Should do a stream where you throw rocks at people. Add. Stay out of the green. Oh, aim for the tail, aim for the tail. Let's go. And watch the fucking tail. Ah, shit, move, move, move. There we go. Ah, just now got out of there just in time. Yeah, I think we're done. Yep, there we go. Job's done. He's really convincing at the moment. Yeah, just like very charismatic about how wrong he is. Yay! Spiders have been defeated. Ah! We got him. All right. Yo, I'll take that. Hell yeah! Thank you for the water, my friend. What? Let's see what I get. Oh, cool. It's like a little shaman staff. Hell yeah. Let's check it out. Yeah, looks good. I have someone to talk to now. Alright, can we check? Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, Novacat. We did good, though. We did a good job. 1.0 of this game, if you were a gathering class, you had precisely one attack, throw stone, it did 1 damage, and the weakest level 1 enemy had 600 HP. I love that fucking Final Fantasy Tactics sprite. That's great. Oh, right! Yeah, that's an ability you had in Tactics. Oh. Right, we came here to rescue somebody. Forgot about that. I'm a little old lady plant.
Finally, fresh air. Maybe not so fresh, but better than before. Ah, Sinister One is gone. This one can leave this awful place.
Hey, Vintage, why must we revolt? Why must we revolt?
Did Walking One vanquish the Many-Legged One? This one is grateful to Walking One.
Yeah, me and like 4 other dudes, but they all left.
This one is called Frisia, eldest of these ones in a little solace.
Hey, Aaron, come on now. Got me feeling like that sad chocobo you posted. The echo, 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 echo. Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Lark's Call, sir. Lark's Call, sir. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all. Where is that accursed icon hiding? No sign of our wizened friend? Afraid not, my lord. Shall I order that the search perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians to our presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Loath though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramu will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I a sylph, I should strongly consider finding myself another idol. Because my streak is 1. Damn. I was talking about the Spooter place. Oh, that's true. That's fair. I love your emotes, they're great. Which reminds me, what are the sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be in reasonably good health when I last looked. Apologies, my lord. I fear we have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their icon. Really, Centurion? Were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. I love Nero. Well, mayhap it was a kindness. Such a foppish prick. That's how I describe Nero. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose, if you believe in such things. I'm sorry, TJ. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. God. Fuck. My god's JFK. I feel that, Vintage. I hope the tech priests are able to make work with it. Bonjour. Useless. We are so close to completion, I can fair taste it. He's the completionist! But at this rate. Now I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit? Why did I go French there for a second? Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. Though it means bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility if not we? In that alone you were right, Garlon.
Conductor _Novacat says
Why does the speed change? This is why you people will never get the character limit back. Tech Priest. Yep. Or Amigos. Tech Priest. Yep. The grandest tech wizard, though. I love how quickly the TTS runs out of energy. Yeah, like it's getting tired, you know. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begins to rise, and it shall burn so bright that Lord Van Balsar's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. Yeah, where'd all that ambition go, Nero? I like him. I love the armor, too. It's so fucking ornamental and over the top.
Those walking ones did for nausea. This one's certain of it. This one fears that others have taken ones have also suffered the same fate. This one is convinced. Walking ones have black hearts. Seem only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted.
Just trying to find the voices for the character.
Now, Narashia. Do not pass judgment so too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also.
1:30, I'm going back to work, but I shall bike there. Cool, watch my stream on your bike.
Does waking one feel unwell? This one would know. What brings walking one to this place?
What VAs?
Came to this one's rescue at Narashia's bidding. Then this one owes walking one a debt of gratitude. Walking one has questions about Lord Ramu? Then this one will provide answers.
I wish I was a VA.
But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to little Solus when the walking one is ready. Please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then.
By the way, guys, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. I needed this little mood boost, and it's been good.
Then it is settled. Let this one accompany walking one outside.
I don't believe you. That sounds... You're tricking me. I'm still gonna Google it. Oh shit, they're making changes to Black Mage. An article was like, in a world of WoW classics and old school RuneScapes, can Final Fantasy XIV ever do the same? No! It can't. It wouldn't work. And here's why. Final Fantasy XIV, as it released, like, Realm Reborn is fundamentally the same game, but with changes. Whereas WoW Classic and Live WoW are fundamentally different games. This is content that's been in the game since the beginning. Unless you're saying 1.0, but who the fuck would want that? Like, who? It's true, I voiced all the characters myself. Damn. On this episode of Gaslighting. Ah, you're back. Tell me the Sylph Elders well. Thank the gods for that. I don't rightly know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm glad Freecio didn't come to any harm. Ah, but there I go, tempting fate. Run over to Little Solus and secure the peace with Sylphs before aught else befalls, I say. Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends of Charlayan and the Twin Adders both. You've done Gridania a great service this day, lad, and earned yourself a place of honor here at the Druthers in doing so. Be sure and come by whenever you feel like a drop of Kikian firewater. But I did the Hayas! Hua! Like that Zelda voice acting. Alright, I'm gonna grab this cotton robe. I think it'll be a good upgrade. I'll take the silver piece, fuck it. Dungeon gear, I'm getting by on dungeon gear and crafted gear in this playthrough. Let's go and take a look at our classes real quick. Conjurer is now in the lead. We'll go ahead and swap over to Archer then. Perfect. Looking dapper as fuck. Oh, hell yeah! Hold up, let's get a good look. Yeah, that Lone Ranger look, hell yeah. I got that fucking Phantom Thief drip going on. Oh, hello! I forgot you had a Magitech hand. Free her. Get back here! Free her! You let her go, you son of a bitch! Oh shit, Inzoi's coming out? Fuck yeah! That's awesome. What about Paralives? Ophelio would be most grateful if you could hunt down some Garlean interlopers in his stead. You're back, lad. And something tells me you've not come for a flagon of Buscaron's ale. All the better, that. I just overheard some Garlean stragglers was seen in the Twelves Wood. And you know, they're not like to be up to any good. Me? Why, I'd like nothing more than to gut those Imperial whoresons myself. But I fear I've other duties to attend this day. We're counting on you, lad. Buying everything in the shop? Hell yeah. Good question. Next question. Damn, is that where it's at? Hold up. Paralyzed. Is that dead or is that? Because that's the one I was more interested in. It had the good art style. Yeah, it had the good art style. And then Inzoi had the more like realistic art style. Oh, Inzoi still looks great. Oh, it's coming soon to early access. I see. Well, I'll be there when I'll pick it up when it really comes out. Buscarana has something he wants delivered to the Sylphs. Say, friend. There's something I'd like to ask you. Sorry. Say, friend, there's something I'd like to ask you to see delivered to the Sylphs of Little Solus. This Azima Rose Oil. It is a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's elder, and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. My accent is just all over the place. Yes. The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the Sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together, and the 12s would with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of the hope that both Gridanian and Sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. Little Sim World. Oh my god, that looks so cute! Hell yeah, wishlisted. We'll be playing We'll probably be playing Stardew Valley again soon. Could I beat this guy at cards though? Probably not. Azima. Alright, let's take a look. 24, 24. Yep, we're still in the level 24 bracket. Let's go ahead and... yeah, once we run out of level 24 quests here, we'll go ahead and move over to Eastern Dandelion. Alright, let's mount up. Little Sim World looks super cute. But it's below me? How? Oh, it's down here. Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta kill off the remaining Garleans. Where you going? Where you running? Where you running to, buddy? That was janked. I guess he thought he was supposed to be on top of the bridge. That's funny. That was a funny little bug. I like it when I see a funny little bug. Every now I'll see a beetle and I'll be like, you're a funny little bug. And he'll be like, beetle sounds. I think beetles are the cutest bugs, and nothing you can say will convince me otherwise. Bees are cute too. But, like, bees are common, whereas beetles are rare. Like, when you see a really, like, decently sized beetle... How did I aggro the wind sprite? It's not even hostile. Yo, thank you. Appreciate it. Bees? Yeah, but bees hurt. Bro pissed off the wind, right? I don't know how I even did that. Nolisha, a little solace. I love that your mountain's so fucking noisy, Nova Cat. Avilio. Saw to those Garlean dogs as swift and sure as I saw to me pinter, me duties, did ya? On behalf of old man Buscaron and me compatriots here at the Druthers, you have me gratitude and then some. What with ya and myself see into these matters, lad, I tell ya, no flagging a meat or Garlean troublemaker on or around these premises is safe. I believe you, Ophelia. Anyway, let's get out of here. Let's go deliver that rose oil. Oh no, doing little bits of busy work in between. I think the biggest thing I can say about 14 and like this playthrough I've been doing is that I'm fast traveling to the Hawthorne Hut, by the way. Is that side quests make me appreciate the main quest more. Not that they're worse, but there's just a certain production value the main quest has that all these little side quests lacks, you know? Like, oh, I get to have nice camera angles and cutscenes even though they're not voiced. I still appreciate it, you know? Someone has hiccups. Boo. Are you trying to scare me? Hey, Alicia. Because it's working, I'm terrified. A gift from Walking One Buskron. A gift for these ones. Here you go. Here's your Zima Rose Oil. Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking One Buskron and Venturing One are very kind. Ah! Know that this one is deeply grateful. That one scared me. Fair enough. Many Walking Ones are scary. Many Walking Ones utter many lies and much deception. But this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. Sounds good, lady. Oh, and we got another quest from Alicia. Oh, you got a robe out of this. Hell yeah. Alicia wishes to show you her immense gratitude. This one wishes to thank the Adventuring One. Adventuring One saved the Elder One. But this one must ask a favor first. Will Adventuring One bring 3 bottles of fresh blood? It's morbid flavor. This one knows. But must have fresh blood from vile ones known as chicas. Here, Adventuring One take blood bottles. Use on almost dead vile ones to take fresh blood. Hey, that's fine with me. I can do that. Oh, it's all the way... Oh, fuck. It's all the way over there? God damn it. Oh, let's grab this one, too. Hey, Kamusho. Hey, that's my line. He's the ghost. Kamusho wants you to discuss peace with Frishio. T. This one has been expecting Walking One. This one fetches Elder One. This one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Ah, there you are, Boymo. We have just been hearing tell of your deeds and deeds of daring do. Well done. Ah, the Walking Ones who aided Norashia. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of service. If you don't mind my asking, how did your misadventures come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking Ones calls them, of this one began when Imperial Ones entered the woods. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial Ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial Ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Totrak. Would that this one had not. In Totrak, a sinister one robed in black tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. A sinister one robed in black? Why do I have the feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? Elder Frishio, we have come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seedseer. The mask looks really good on this outfit. I think I might keep it. This one sees... So, Walking Ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramu. Plainly put, yes, your people summoned the Lord of Leven but once, yet that single occurrence has occasioned great alarm. But it's not... but it's not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends. They don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seedseer wrote to you. Well, this one well knows and respects Horned One's Kanisena. Be assured, like Walking Ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Ramu to protect the wood from the Imperial Ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one wishes, Lord Ramu was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. Ah. But these ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. Touched ones, meanwhile,
wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how. So this one fled to Little Solus, with all those who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramu. But walking ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Ramu. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Ramu is not callous and they got touched. Yeah. Yeah, basically when you summon a primal, you become tempered. And basically your will becomes the will of that primal. And so they're trying to... Basically, if you let people live who come into contact with the primal upon summoning and become tempered, they will attempt to summon the primal again, which will then spread. So you really have no choice but to imprison or kill the people who become tempered. See, what Fricio's describing, the problem they ran into is they let them live, and as sad as that is, that means that they are likely going to attempt to summon Ramu again. So as long as walking ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland, where touched ones reside, walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. Nice twerking emotes. As this one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania, and so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By way of an addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of the Sylphs, Ramu's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland. Wamu! Ah, that explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers. But what about the abductions? A fine question, Ida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the tempered Sylph's desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Ramu. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold, a timely reminder that challenges posed by each primal are unique. I got stuck. Oh no! What happened? Elder Fricio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easy on the knowledge that they and the Sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to the Horned One, Kani Senna. It's fucking great in his mask. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramu to rest. That Sylph's elder is very reasonable, I must say. Could learn a lot from him. Oh, that was a he? Was it a jibe? If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her on the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Damn. By the way, I like that she has, like, the greaves, because she's a monk, and it makes her kicks hurt more. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Minfilia all about it. Fear not. We'll be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this, and while we see to that, we should appreciate it if you would deliver Fricio's missive to the Adder's Nest. Yeah, sure thing, Papalimo. Elder Fricio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor's this one's. Together, the walking ones of Gridania, and these ones find a way to live in peace. Bum bum bum, bum bum bum, bum bum bum. Please wait, Walking One Boymo. This one is yet to give Walking One a token of this one's appreciation. When these ones summoned Lord Ramu, these ones were gifted this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon the Walking One as a symbol of this one's trust. Of these one's trust. That's crystal number 3? Or 2? I don't know which one it is. Is in tree. Aw. Free her. 2. Oh, no, it's 3. Yeah. Alright, we're halfway there. Dog elected mayor. Squidward in the chair. This one was not mistaken about Walking One. Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A brilliant light from within Walking One enveloped the crystal this one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to Walking One. Walking One must keep that crystal safe at all times. Before Walking One returns to Gridonia, this one would ask Walking One to watch Touched Ones. So long as Touched Ones are not troubled, Touched Ones will not make trouble. If Walking One witnesses Touched Ones making no trouble, mayhap Walking One can testify to Walking Ones of Gridonia that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe place to look out for Touched Ones. Dun 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 dun. All right. Did we just pick up a new quest, or is that the same quest? It is still the same quest. Okay, cool. Or it's still the same quest level. Now, where are you, friend? I don't think you're stuck. I think this is just a place you can go. Huh? Wait. How are you... Where are you right now? How did you... Ow! What on earth? Can't you fly? Let's go get the care of those bugs. You know what they call lays in England? What? Oh! Yes. Fly away then. Can you teleport out at least? Wow, I'm getting like stupidly painful back pain right now. Walkers. That is crazy. God, my back is so fucked up, you guys. Here's the one we're after. Alright, after this quest, we're gonna take 5 and then I'll be back. You made it, you're free. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm in a lot of pain right now all of a sudden. Good about Obi. I think they use walkers as a slur? No, not at all. No, they call us walking ones because that's what we are. They're flying ones, we're walking ones. We're like them, but we walk. We walk! We walk! Sorry. Really good song later on that plays. So, here's the thing about A Realm Reborn. A Realm Reborn is very much like... the whole game, A Realm Reborn is... Hey, Final Fantasy! It's Final Fantasy! It's classic style Final Fantasy. It's a throwback game. It's all a throwback game. It's like Final Fantasy 3 or 9 or like it's a throwback game. Get cozy, get comfy, enjoy these tropes, while sprinkling in little interesting story. Like just basically A Realm Reborn is all about like we are telling a classic Final Fantasy style story and just doing it really, really well. And there's a specific point in the end game of A Realm Reborn where that flip switches and the game becomes Final Fantasy XIV for real. And where it just basically somebody stomps on the gas pedal and it just fucking goes.
And we're not there yet, and I do appreciate this part of the game. But if you're like looking at this and going, really, this is what people are so crazy about? Just you wait. It goes fucking nuts.
Did adventuring one bring blood from vile ones? This goes here and there, and then stitch like this, and then put that together. Done! This one has made a garment for adventuring one. Is enchanted garment. Will protect adventuring one from scary ones. And is token of one's thanks. These ones owe adventuring one many, many thanks.
Thank you for the cool robe. I'm going to have Boimo sit down, and then I need to run to the bathroom, and I'll be back. Good to see everybody. Good to see everyone. Alrighty, so let's go and look out in Little Solace and see what we find. Do 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 do. This is a good spot to look out for touched ones. Let's see. Let's get off my chocobo, I guess, and then let's look about and see what we find. Believe in yourself. Oh, there's one. Little purple one over there. 2. Uh-oh. There are tempered sylph in the distance. You do not sense they pose a danger if left alone. Yeah, they seem fine to me. Alright, we need to go to Vorsail Hilo, or whatever his name is. Yep, fast travel back to Gridania. Gridania. Forget about Obi. I'm trying, but he's still here. He's still with me. The accident wasn't your fault. I love that played while I was in a call with Obi, and just... it's fucking great. It worked out so well. For those who don't know what we're talking about, I have a friend named Obi, who's in our community, and I was listening to a song that was, Aww! Hold up. Kitty! Look at this kitty! K-I-T-Y, kitty. What a kitty. That's a great kitty. Anyway, Obi was in the call with me, and I was listening to the song by Obi Trice and Eminem, and one of the lyrics is Obi Trice going, "Forget about Obi!" And I didn't know that was a lyric in the song. I just thought it was really funny, like, forget about him! The accident wasn't your fault! Ah, if it isn't Boimo. How went the meeting with the Sylphs? Dude, it's taken like weeks. A missive from the Sylph Elder himself, if I may. So the Sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Ramu. And so long as we leave the Tempered Ones be, we do not fear any aggression on their part. The Elder Seedseer will be overjoyed to hear that the Sylphs have welcomed our overtures, and in the knowledge that they bear us no ill will. We may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threats to our security. You have done this nation a great service, my friend. On behalf of all Gridanians, I give you my thanks. Yeah, alright. Hell yeah, man. Thank you. Commander Waylo seems to have more to say. The Sylphic folk have long been friends to Gridania. The mere thought of being at war with them has pained the Elder Seedseer to no end. But owing to your efforts, she will finally be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Had the Scions of the Seventh Dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples, suspicion and doubt may well have led us into needless conflict. Pray pass on my regards, Lady Minfilia. Hey, I'm getting a call. Hello? Hello, Boimo. Can you hear me? It is I, Minfilia. Ida and Papalimo returned some little while ago, and they wasted no time in regaling me with the tales of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one primal may be struck from our list of enemies, and the Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. Yet at the end of one tale is the start of another. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. I would appraise you of the present situation in person. Yeah, I'm shocked I didn't have another primal fight. We didn't have to fight Ramu. Alright, so let's check our journal real quick. This is a level 24 quest, so we're still in the level 24 bracket. That's good. Alright, we're going to go ahead and fast travel to Vesper Bay. Oh, it's in Thanalan. Oh, okay, yeah, Horizon, of course. Alright, we'll travel to her. Wait, do I have a Vesper Bay Aetheryte ticket? I do. Let's use that so I don't gotta spend any money. I'm not really prioritizing saving money, but if I can, I will. If I can avoid spending money, I will. Man, let me just... So I'm just... Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. Whew, and oh hey, we have another blue quest over here. Awesome. What level is it? It's level 50. Okay, we might grab that just for the sake of having it, but we'll drop it if we need to make room. I need to eat an egg. Here we go. Let's egg up, boys. Alright. Hey, what you doing out here, girl? There's an impish, conspiratorial look about Elaine. If her injuries allowed, she would sidle.
Head, we're in the same trade. You're in better shape than me, though. A mishap at the Wanderer's Palace nearly did me in, but boy was it worth it. The calamity drained near half the water from Bronze Lake, and there it was, the ancient temple of Oshon. Why is it called a palace then? Beats me. I just went looking for treasure, me and my fella. It was like a dream, that's what it was like. The water hadn't done a thing. There were gold-framed mirrors, bright as the moon. We gazed upon ourselves draped in chains of pearl, dancing on a floor of marble and malachite, like a king and queen, me and my fella. A daring-do adventurer like yourself wouldn't say no to a chance like that now, would you? Would you? Tell you what, go down to the docks west of Camp Bronze Lake and talk to Abazi Karazi. Used to be a boon companion of mine. He'll ferry you to the boom companion. Did somebody say boom? Boom companion. I thought Sandy was supposed to be the boom operator. Alright. Hey, Tataru. Hey, Tataru. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventurer, welcome back, Boimo. Lady Minfilia awaits you in the solar. Please enter at your leisure. At your leisure.
I would love to actually learn more. What I need to do is whenever I meet someone who has one of the accents I want to try and imitate for voices, I should just talk to them and have them coach me. I am given to understand the matter of Ramu has finally been resolved. I fear resolved bespeaks a permanence we cannot rightly claim. Yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Levin will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough. Thancred is sparing no effort. There are many and one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. Zombie, thank you for the raid, my friend. I really appreciate it. How'd the raid go? Extreme unlocked. Hell yeah. I see. Ah, I have been meaning to ask, but is Alize quite well? I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't, and nor have I, alas. Alize has chose to walk her own path, stubborn girl. But you may be assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldessian report will serve you well. I take it we can proceed as discussed. I'll go and give her an accent, too. Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to act. It's good to see you again, Boimo. Shoutouts to Zombie for the raid, by the way. Almost forgot. Go ahead and give them a follow and check out their stream sometime. Hell yeah. Very much appreciate it, man. I have been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the Twelveswood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly you have done the Scions proud. With that, we can strike Ramu from the list. So who's next? The Sahagin and the Leviathan? The Lord of the Well has not answered his minion's call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future.
while the Sahagin remain aggressive as ever. They lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices, for a time at least. For a time bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. It's as Ishtola says. Unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when next the primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? The maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long. You may depend on it. You may depend upon it. Indeed. So then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with... Gridania! Garuda, who is the primal of the Ixal, who live near Gridania. Yes, that is what I meant. So many malms to cover. Would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should have not long wanted for a more practicable solution.
She's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief?
But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the sylphs, under the sage guidance of the Seed Seers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You have earned it.
Yeah, we're doing a good job. So yeah, basically your main party in this game is... You're an adventurer, but you're like the muscle. You're like the Arthur Morgan of the group, you know? You're there to crack heads and get jobs done, but what the Scions are is they're middlemen. They're people who don't have any alliance to any sort of government. They're kind of like the UN almost, or like UN peacekeeping forces, but very small and very specialized.
Is there something else, Boymo? Beg pardon. A man named La Habrea, sporting a red mask and robed in black. 12 preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Ascians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off the veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this La Habrea. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to think...
Ah! Says Teteroon. I'm not doing an eek.
Teteroon! Teteroon!
Oh shit!
A sylph? And Fenelon?
A withering. Here? You got Thok as Thok Extreme unlocked. Ooh, hell yeah!
At long last, this one finds the walking one, Boymo. This one is most dependable of these ones. Is sent by it's Narashia. This one is most dependable of these ones. Is sent by Elder One Felicio to help walking ones.
Oh, cool. It's not an emergency.
This one is called Narashia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. Pleasure to meet you, Narashia. Bum bum ba bum ba ba bum ba ba bum ba ba.
Well, that was something else. I thought there was an emergency, but no, it's just a sylph. Infilia.
Yes, Teteroon is as ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged of the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to no end to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea are beginning to unite. Boymo, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Ascians' presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding.
Thank you for the Aetheryte tickets. Hey, Turtle, how's it going? Good to see you, man. Shadow of Darkness. Minfilia would have you investigate the mysterious La Habrea. You know what? Let's go ahead and do some other quests. We'll take a break from the MSQ for a moment. We'll go ahead and work on these over here. Just to get them out of the way, you know. How you doing, Turtle? It's good to see you, man. Just travel to Camp Drybone, and then we'll head out from there. And then we'll travel back here when we're ready. Once these are done. Well, that was something. Did you guys know? See it? Did it freeze for you guys too? But yeah, how you been, man? What have you been up to? Oh, by the way, Novacat, if you got to leave in order to do a dungeon or a trial, just go right ahead. It's fine. I won't mind. I'm just kidding. I'll feel horribly betrayed. Slay Furbles to obtain their blood. Alright, well, shit's going well. Immediately I must commit violence. Yeah, we gotta deal with the crows that were attacking these archaeologists. If I remember correctly. Oh yeah, as for job quests, they're in the list already, so we'll do them when we're ready, whenever we get around to them. Oh yeah, the reason I'm not doing the triple triad battles is I'm loading up on cards. Nah, the queues are too long for you. Well, yeah, you should probably level up Dark Knight a bit before, yeah. Because, like, having a good tank class to rely upon for fast queues is always nice. Handmade Scarecrow. Oh, cool. What's it look like? Oh, that's super cool. That's super cute. I like that. That's very, like, Nightmare Before Christmas looking. I dig it. It's a cool look. Called for my chocobo. Let's climb up and do our thing. Also, I apologize for not streaming much this week. I have been feeling very under the weather. I've been having stomach issues, and my back really hurts. So I think I'm having some indigestion problems, which is always fun. And by fun, I mean terrible. Some of the worst pain I've ever been in. No! Ah, crap. Alright. How do I get down there? This area is really pretty, too. I love the desert look and, like, the savanna look as well. Oh, no, some people don't dig them. I've always been a big fan of deserts. Super cool. How dare I? How dare I? Well, what did I do? I'm good. I'm good, cat. All right, let's put up the scarecrow. Fucking invisible wall up there. I could have jumped down and got that shit. Damn. All right, let's pop this last one, and then we'll head up topside and kill a bunch of monsters. All right, mount up. Let's get out of here. I think leaping up the stairs actually throws me down. Slows me down, but I'm not sure. Chasm Buzzard. I need 3, right? Or 4. Alright, and then hit him with a bunch of arrows at once. There you go. God, this class is super fun to play. It's so fast. The speed is the one thing I really love about it. Alright. And now we gotta kill Furbles. Which I feel kind of bad about, because they're super cute. Look at them, they're so cute, I feel terrible. It's like having to fight the, having to fight the experiment at the end of, or the Protopet at the end of Ratchet and Clank 2. Like, he's just a cute little dude, but he's a monster and he's gotta die. He's literally a threat to all life in the universe. It's a tragedy. Ba-na-na-na-na. Da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da. You guys remember Ratchet and Clank 2? Going Commando, it's called here in the States. Fucking awesome game, man. Playing that after Ratchet and Clank 1 was like, whoa, anything's possible in video games. It was a fucking magical experience. Like, that game was like constantly discovering awesome new things. You go to this world and you get to fight, like, you get to play as a faster version of Giant Robot Clank fighting on a spherical world. You go to this planet, you get to harvest rare titanium crystals in the desert. Fly to this planet, you're fighting in... Like, just everything in that game, every new planet you went to was something completely new and awesome. Which is just a great feeling for a game to have. Well? Well, have you brought the Furble blood I asked for? If so, then hand it over, and quickly now. Yeah, how about please, fucking prick? At long last, my friend, your godsend. How did it go? Ah, yes. Stir twice, a dash of spittle, shake thrice more, and voila! Well, what are you waiting for, my friend? Grab yourself a dollop and stop spreading. My scalp cries out for succor, and do try not to miss a spot. Are you serious? Are you fuck? Oh, My, that tingles. Why, I can already feel my pores opening. In no time at all, I'll have flowing locks a full long. I can't thank you enough, friend. What with the sun beating down the way it does in these parts, a bald pate is a potentially fatal affliction. Honestly, I always find myself more comfortable with less hair. In the level 41 quest, sure, why not? Oh no, it's not working. My jaded scalp turns its nose up at the verbal potation. You're that trusty adventurer, Boimo. I need you to fetch something with all haste. Time is short, and the comb is a cruel mistress. Long have I feared this day would come, but I am ready. The Furble tonic is dead. Long live the Snurble tonic. You know what to get Snurble blood, don't you? Snurbles, you say? Wrong, you get Snurble blood from Golden Fleece. Don't think about it, just go to the Burning Wall and kill 5. Alright, you fucking weirdo. I'll do that someday, probably. One day. Dun 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 dun. Hello, Cloudian. Do not look up. Oh, you've seen the birds, have you? Splendid work, friend. Now to back down and return to my research. Worry not. I'll be along any moment now. Be on your way. Alright, sounds good. Thanks for the money. Scholarly funds, okay. Cloudian needs to secure additional resources for his research. Greetings. Thanks to you, friend. My research has finally gotten off the ground. So many discoveries to be made, and ancient wonders to be restored. And yet, I have only these 2 hands with which to do my work. Changing his voice, fuck it. If only I could convince the Order of the potential significance of my work. Perhaps they will be willing to dispatch aid. I have here a report of my findings thus far. Might you be so kind as to deliver it to Kyokyozo at Thal's Respite? That's quite a ways off, but sure, dude, whatever. Gogoshu. Free of savage peckings and buzzard droppings at last. I cannot thank you enough, friend. When I make my next historic discovery, you may take the pride in knowing you have helped me to make it possible. I'm just doing good work for everybody. There we go. Alright, job's done. Got a bunch of money out of those guys, looks like it. Yeah, bunch of money. Loads of money. A bunch of money. Oh wait, what am I doing Kyokuzo's? Ikuza! Kyokuzo's mission. I need to head back home. Oh, I need to head back to Vesper Bay, actually. So we'll go ahead and just use our Vesper Bay ticket and get out of here. Get out of here! Oh, goodness. Man, I'm hungry and I'm sleepy. I need to get a cup of coffee and lunch when Vea wakes up. We have less than an hour left in the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed this little stream. We'll be doing another one later. It's kind of a two-parter tonight. I gotta go and run errands, but I might even take a nap. You never know. The Waking Sands. Stay waked. Hey, Minfilia. Minfilia would have you investigate the mysterious La Brea.
I am afraid there is no rest for the weary, Poimo. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man, the Asian known as La Brea. This is an ideal moment to do so, while our hands are not bound in dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Asians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised that if these beings are behind the chaos that racks the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect they have information on a potential sighting. This is intelligence we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak to Flame Commander Swift in the Hall of Flames in Ul'dah to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter? I'll leave thereafter? Yeah, they can be homies. Thereafter, I leave wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do, never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Boymo.
I look fucking great. Sorry, I'm just like admiring my character's outfit. I look fucking spiffy. Looks like we're heading to Ul'dah, right? I believe? Yes, so we'll go ahead and just pop our return here, use our Hearthstone. Yeah, people can be really chill in co-op games. I guess it's just the nature of what the games are. They can also be crazy people. But like, I don't know, Deep Rock has been very friendly thus far for me. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Damn, ass out. Holy shit. Ladies running around in front of me with her ass out. Right, well. Hey, Swift. The Masked Man. Ah, you will come on behalf of the Scions, of course. Yes, as we've recently already relayed to Lady Minfilia, there has been sighting of this rogue near about Eastern Thanalan. A brass blade stationed at Highbridge described him in detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I would point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horde of Kakirn. Fate can be a cruel mistress. But do not be too quick. Do not be too quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, Highbridge sees its fair share of travelers. Folk are always coming and going, and some among them may well have caught a glimpse of your target. You could do worse than to speak with a merchant named Hihibaru. The fellow's always starved for customers, and he'd no doubt welcome your attention, whether or not you have coin or the mind to spend it. That's cool. Hey, pup no longer. What's up with that? Private Banderson, I have been keeping a close eye on you of late. Your efforts on behalf of Ul'dah do us all proud. Yes, I understand now what the Flame General saw in you. It would not be an understatement to say that the future of our grand company is riding on your capable shoulders. And yet, it is also clear to me that you have only begun to tap into the depths of your potential. Your flame burns strong, but it may yet grow stronger. Yes, I would see you become a blazing inferno that reduces all that oppose Ul'dah into smoldering embers. It is with such hopes that I have made arrangements for you to receive training at the Wolves' Den, a proving ground established by the Eorzean Alliance for the training of Grand Company recruits. Mayhap you are familiar with it. That look in your eye tells me you are eager to take the road. I knew I had not misjudged you. The Wolves' Den is to be found just off the shores of Lenosha. The ferry at the Moraby dry docks in lower Lenosha will grant you passage there. Upon your arrival, seek out Storm Captain Berkoya Lotalson. I have already taken the liberty of submitting a letter of recommendation on your behalf. Thank you, Flame Commander. I will definitely do that. I believe that is the PvP quest, so we will check that out when we get around to it. For now, though, we have other work to do. So, looks like we are heading to Highbridge? No, oh, it's right where we just were. We could have totally just continued the main quest, and it would have taken us back there. Okay, got it. Beep, 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 beep. Alrighty, guys, let's mount up and head out there. Back to where exactly where we were before. I've been getting really sleepy lately. I actually got a good night's sleep last night, but like, I don't know, right now I just suddenly got hit with a wave of exhaustion. I think it's time for my second cup of coffee for today, but I might just go lay back down after this. I feel really bad. I'm gonna power through for now and see how it goes, but if I stay this shitty feeling, we'll probably wrap it up early. Or I may not come back for the second half of the stream. By the way, for the second half, I don't plan on announcing it everywhere. I'm just gonna ping the server and say I'm back, and yeah. Hihibaru. Welcome to Highbridge, Adventurer. Whatever you seek, I, Hihibaru, can provide it. Probably. You're after a masked man. I'm not sure I have one of those in stock. Oh, you're after a masked man. Well, why didn't you say so sooner? I didn't dissolve the party. Such an individual might have featured in one of many rumors I've heard. If you linger a while, mayhap you'll learn a thing or two, eh? Ihibaru wants to help you find La Habrea, maybe. When the Order of Naldval began excavating the ruins below, I had hopes that Highbridge would turn into a bustling hub for pilgrims, but thanks to the nigh-endless beastman raids, folk are too afraid to come within a mile of here. I sold everything I owned to get my venture started, and I'm loath to give up without making an earnest effort to stick it out, but if things keep going as they are, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. Whining won't do me any good, though. No, for my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares, spend a bit of coin to help a struggling merchant. The masked man? Thalls, take your bloody masked man. I know what I said before, but vague rumors are all I got. If you want to know about them, go and ask the other merchants. Off to level up Dark Knight. Hell yeah, man. Good luck. Multiloquent merchant. Aye, I've heard tell of the masked devil. Seems he's been appearing not only around Highbridge but elsewhere about Thanalan too. Enough folk have reported seeing him to convince me he's more than a figment of the imagination, but little is known about him otherwise. Ta-na-na-na-na. Pat, 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 pat. Hey, absent-minded merchant. On the trail of a masked man. I have heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. It's said he wears a black hooded robe and looks right suspicious, and that's about all I can say, little though it is. Was that Hugbert? No, it's Hungbert. Impassive merchant. Have I seen a masked man wearing dark robes? No, I haven't. Nor do I wish to. Business is bad enough without shady characters lurking about. Folk have been giving Highbridge a wide berth because of all the Kakiran raids. None but the most devout of pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. Well, shit, that guy just straight up had nothing for me. Alright, well, let's go talk to Hibaru again. Judging by your expression, I take it you didn't learn much of use. Look, I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. It's just that things are tough for us. merchants at the moment. The Kakiran raids are so constant, so organized, we're beginning to suspect that someone is orchestrating it all. I tend to put my own welfare first, like most of us do, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I promise to keep an eye out for your masked man. If I see or hear anything, you'll be the first to know. Thank you, hee-hee. 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 I apologize. I apologize. Hihibaru has information that will surely lead you to La Habrea. I finally got some honest-to-God's information on your masked man. Why so confident? Because I saw him with my own 2 eyes. I was out for an evening stroll, minding my own business, when I noticed a column of smoke rising from a cliff over at Thal's Respite. Curious, I took myself there to find a masked man. Your masked man, I'm sure of it, standing by a fire. As if in answer, some Kakiran appeared soon after, and the group began talking at length. I'm afraid I was too far out of earshot to hear much of anything. After the group had dispersed, an idea came to me. If you were to use the smoldering coal to start a fire, you might be able to arrange a similar meeting. It will be dangerous, I shouldn't doubt, but you've proven yourself more than a match for a pack of rats. So what do you think? That's some sound, reliable information, even if I do say so myself. Well worth all the lingering about you've been doing, wouldn't you say? I would say so too. Yeah, guys, I'm like falling asleep in my chair. We're gonna have to wrap it up early, but I'll be back. Thank you all for being here, everyone, and I will see you in a couple of hours, probably 3 or 4 hours, where we will continue our adventure. Alright, let me teleport to Limsa Lominsa, and we'll go ahead and wrap it up for now. I'm going to go ahead and put Boymo to bed before the stream's over. Bye, guys. I'll see you in a bit. I'm not going to do a full proper outro, but I will encourage those of you... And you know what? I will. If you're new here and you haven't done so yet, be sure to follow. If you want to see more from me, or if you just want to hang out, be sure to join the Discord via the link down below, or via the link I am currently posting in the description. If you want to support the stream and help it grow and help us achieve our goal of getting new art for the channel, be sure to subscribe. Subscribers get access to the special subscriber channel. They get to watch all my streams ad-free, and they get to join me every other Sunday for game night, where we play games together and voice chat live. Thank you all for being here, and I will see you all in a couple hours. Take care, my friends.